I don't think most people really realize the impact that AI is going to have on their life. It's going to be profound. I just felt like I needed to make a short video about this. You know, I was listening to a podcast last night with Brett Weinstein and a group of technologists, entrepreneurs. They're in the AI space. And basically, it went from, Brett was somewhat pessimistic to, off the charts optimistic with some of these entrepreneurs. But all of them agreed that we are looking at just a huge disruption, not in like 5 years, but like right now. And I can say that I am certainly seeing it. Just read a great article in Substack. The guy was a computer programmer for 20 years, made $140,000 a year. He gets replaced by AI. This is a year ago. He can't find a job now. All right. And, I'm a writer by trade. Okay. And AI can write. All right. And I will say that if you read my stuff in Substack or whatever, that's me writing it. It's not AI writing it. But it can write, and it's replacing it. I mean, basically the job of copywriter in a lot of respects is done. All right. That's I mean, to a large degree, it's over. All right. I mean, that's just in the past year this has happened. But AI is moving through all sorts of professions. Okay. Lawyers, a lot of lawyers are going to be gone. All right. They already are being gone, being gotten rid of. Okay. AI can just do better. I'm paralegals, like, like an AI paralegal, accounting. Okay. AI can do your taxes in a blink. All right. And so what was interesting is that these guys were talking about, what jobs have the biggest moat around them? What are the most protected jobs? And what was interesting is that, almost everything is going to be affected. They even gave the example of an anesthesiologist. You would think, if there's anything that can't be replaced by AI, it would be an anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologist, deploys medicine during surgery to knock people out, but not kill them. And they tweak the medicine throughout the surgery, et cetera. And that's their expertise. There's a lot of risk involved. A good anesthesiologist gets paid. Anesthesiologists are the highest paid salaried people in America. All right. And one can understand why. All right. But the thing is, as these guys were talking, they were talking about how, like, essentially an anesthesiologist, like, you could have an AI agent that essentially is a better anesthesiologist than the anesthesiologist. Okay. It will be able to factor in variables more effectively than the human being. I mean, this technology exists now. Okay. Like, that AI agent, okay, that operates essentially as an anesthesiologist for free and doesn't get tired, all right, is going to be able to, look at all the variables. Blood pressure's going down. We need to adjust here. All of these different things, it will be able to do a better job than the typical anesthesiologist. I know that's crazy, but it's true. And so I just felt like, as I was sitting there listening to these guys, I really just took a step back, and, it's just amazing what is coming at us right now. I don't think people are prepared at all. I mean, and how can you prepare for it? All right. You're going to have, okay, here's something that, to think about. Okay. So AI keeps getting smarter, like by the week. Okay. What it can do is just, keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we have quantum computing now, which is going to just, it will just take it to exponential is like, it's almost not a strong enough. I mean, the power of quantum computing, which is just beginning now, is going to be insane. But they were talking about how once AI becomes generative, okay, so essentially it becomes smart enough to build its own AI, which is better than itself, okay, which is going to happen. What happens then? Really, nobody knows. Okay. And in theory, the AI could build a smarter AI, and then that smarter AI could build another smarter AI, and then it could just rapidly just scale like in seconds. What does that mean? In another video, like I made the point, like we're talking about Carney being elected up in Canada and how he's, it's like climate change is going to kill us all. We need to regulate the world, blah, 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 blah. And I made the point that there are a lot of things I'm worried a lot more about than climate change. And AI is one of them. Again, I am not pro or anti AI, okay? It is an incredible tool. But I think more people need to realize the train that is like coming down the track, and it is going to change your life, what it means to be a professional, what it means to have a job, all of that stuff is going to change, and not in 5 years, but now. So, think about it. Seriously, take the next, think about this over the next week or so. Think about what you're going to do as the economy goes through this massive change super quickly. Okay. Like, we had, the agricultural revolution took, thousands of years. And then we had the industrial revolution, which took decades. Then we had the information revolution, which took years. And now we had the AI revolution, which is part of the, it just builds on itself. And it's happening much more quickly. So I think the people who think about this issue now and kind of prepare themselves now will be able to make the most of this. Some people are going to make a ton of money in AI. Other people who are caught flat-footed, it could be very, very difficult. Anyway, good luck, guys.